E from MarketWizards.com and eMiniWizard.com. About 10:45, 23rd of August, 2019, reminding traders to use risk capital you can afford to lose. We've suggested make sure you are paid by obviously the gap to 22s. We've got our tunnel through time that tells us when we start to get too far away from our center line, equidistant bars. These are good locations to take options trades. When you get near these for bounces or for sells up at the top. Anybody that was looking at this chart right here, we said before, got to trade the core. If you get above the core, then the next box obviously is up there. It's paid for sure. And using 32s right now for resistance for anybody that wants to short. And we have held support. And a lot of times this is what happens in crazy days. Where you'll get the flyer down and Charlie tries to come down here and short the lows, and then we get the slingshot. You need a few rotations, and then traders going the wrong way get stopped. And the squeeze comes this way. So if you're looking at the daily chart, the intraday chart, you'll also note how we've come back and we have taken out the middle, taken out top of the pipe, but we have not taken out this line, and that's where we said anybody trailers paid for sure at 25s, 24s, 25s. Get a little bit more cheese, fine. But typically after a run like this, you want to sense perhaps that there's going to be a profit-taking swing. So for now, we're going to use this notion right here that our 12 pivot is key as support. Still broken. Anybody played half gap and gap trades? Today I said will be wild and it's going to be a two-way, and we're just going to have to keep using dynamic pivots. So for now, this is what makes sense to me, that we've got the low, the pivot that was down here has now become, the middle pivot has now become a support pivot. And then obviously back in here at the gap area, 22s to 20s where traders got caught. You got to get paid for sure if you're coming this way. And this is the kind of stuff that if you're a day trader, this has to become automatic in your thinking. You have to be able to react this quickly. And you cannot have a bias that says, okay, all day long I'm going short. You have to understand that this whole range in here happens so fast, what, like 3 minutes, that it needs to be reauctioned. And the first thing you have to do is suffer through. If you like the long side, you have to suffer through that you could be wrong, but eventually you'll get one. And typically when news comes out, this 05 idea, great idea to help us, then you start to get the push and expand the intraday range RTH and do backing and filling as we've done. So as you can see, all this stuff was, we were trying to make these calls as it happens. You know, this is not a replay. This is stuff as it happens, and you got to react and say, okay, this is it. You look at this little double in here now. Right? We said paid for sure by the 12s because we knew that was the pivot. 1175 magnet. And this is just the way the boys do it. Equal opportunity employer. Look at the double back down in here. Paid ahead of it. You don't want to try to catch the last low. You're trying to get paid just ahead of that. Paid for sure. Anybody short side, 22s to 18. This was a an area of resistance. And there's 15 on the model. Still important. Try to remember these charts. They will help you. So defended. Now we're fighting here. Monthlies. Still fighting this basic range in here. 95 is our primary support. Take a breather. Take the stress off yourself. Don't be in the market the whole time. 5-minute chart. Let's go to a 10. Remember how I said you can't just use a 2-minute chart all day long because you'll regress. Here's our base chart right here. And try to remember these breaks because that market will retest those locations. Should stick out as a sore thumb at you right there. Playing outside in today has helped us greatly. The slingshot trade, you're not going to find anything better than this. But give it time to set up and to work. Here's our one. And you can see now how what's working in a slingshot, you get a snapback out of an umbrella trade. Let's put a 2. It'll show it even better. So you can't break it, but I said too low. Then it comes down lower. Then it gets easier to step over. So this was the setup on Charlie. All the turtles got caught short today. 2-way day. Still a two-way day.